Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Match Bell podcast, the place where we talk wrestling, past and present. Today, we are going to be doing our predictions for Clash of Champions 2020. I am your host. I am the defending, reigning MVP predictions champion, Liam.
I was going to ask you what that stood for.
Wow.
Obviously.
Duh. Joining me today, we have the Three Stooges. We have got Stephen.
That's me.
We have got Alex.
Hello, I'm coming for that title.
What title?
This is my yard
MVPs.
now.
Yeah, MVP.
And we have Richard.
The old US Championship. Hi, did I spell it right?
It's back.
I don't know, it's your name.
It makes me look like a 2-year-old. I have to write things backwards because the camera's not inverted.
It looks backwards to me. I don't
It's
know.
still backwards to me.
Oh, it is to us, but he's
Yeah,
recorded.
it's to
Yeah. Oh.
Just a quick disclaimer, that is actually Richard's handwriting and he's not back to front. Okay, so I've been very professional this week and not done any research whatsoever. So we're just going to go straight in with predictions. Starting off with the pre-show, which is Asuka versus Selena Vega.
I predict which match is going to be on the pre-show, like usual.
No, because we already know what it is. It is
Urgh.
Asuka versus Selena Vega. So,
Yeah, really nice pre-show thing. Like that.
someone's
sound well.
someone's clearly in Vince McMahon's bad books at the moment for whatever reason to be put on the pre-show.
Zelina.
Zelina. Yeah, Zelina. So let's go through predictions then. We've got a brand new technology.
Oh,
Are we
cutting
all
edge.
ready?
Cutting edge.
Oh, my days.
Cutting edge
Writing
technology.
things backwards is so hard.
Oh, yeah. There's going to
Okay,
be some really big
three.
names later you're going to have to write backwards.
1, 2, 3.
What?
Oh!
What?
What's he doing?
Right,
I
let's
think
go to Alex first then.
You
Not a
spelled it
pre-show.
wrong. You spelled it wrong, Richard.
I'm going to spell loads of things wrong.
Oscar.
Oscar. Sounds Russian.
Uh,
Okay,
we-
Alex, you are the odd one out here. Why have you gone Zelina?
I think we just need a bit of a reset in the Raw Women's roster.
Ooh, okay, that's quite interesting.
Zelina's the one to
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't care. I'm gonna be that ballsy guy.
You're going to be the ballsy guy and say Zelina Vega
It worked
Yeah.
for me
is the
last
second
week.
coming of the women's revolution.
That's
How
what-
brave of you.
Cheers.
So brave.
Okay,
Yeah,
a bold
Heart goes
statement.
out.
I'll
Bold
take
statement.
I'll take that one for the team.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe this is where your landslide victory starts. Richard,
Yeah.
what do you think? Why have you gone Asuka?
Because it's a pre-show.
Just that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pre-show. Okay, it's the pre-show. Asuka has to win. Fair enough. Steve.
So, Asuka, she's going to come out. The match will last less than 4 minutes. It'll end by submission. Asuka will. Zelina won't get a single pinfall attempt on Asuka. She won't
Okay.
attempt one. Come on, keep racking these points up. Come on, let's do this. And yeah, that's it. Asuka will win by finisher.
Asuka wins by a finisher.
By a
Good
finishing move.
Finish.
By submission.
By a finisher. Asuka wins by submission. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to pitch in what they think the finish will be?
Get brave. Come on, get brave, everyone.
She's
I
going to
think
submit
it-
3 people, and one of them will be Zelina.
In this one-on-one match.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, liking
I
it,
think
liking it.
Selina's gonna do dirty tactics pin.
Dirty tactics pin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foot on the ropes or like grab tights or something. Surprise roll up.
Surprise roll up. I've not seen one of those for a while, actually.
I was writing my prediction in, and it auto-corrected Zelina to Melina, so I think Melina will get involved at some point during the match.
There has been rumours that she was going to be re-signed for something, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
so maybe
for
Melina will get involved.
less than 4 minutes. submission. I'm writing everything down. Don't worry. I'm getting these extra points. I am here for the small points.
I've just tried
The small
googling
point.
when was the last time there was a title change on a pre-show, but I
On
can't
a
find
pre-show.
anything.
Maybe that means there was never a title
Yeah,
change
it's
on the
never
pre.
happened.
I'm sure titles have changed on pre-shows
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
They have
well,
changed on pre-show.
yeah.
Like the US Championship seems to just change all the time on a pre-show,
Everywhere.
What's that?
which we'll segue
Oh,
into in a
Oh,
moment.
that segue.
But I still haven't said why I've chosen Asuka.
Oh, not a good segue.
So-
then.
Not a good segue. The reason I've chosen Asuka is because Selena Vega's been a manager for like the last 8 months or whatever it's been.
Segue. Sorry, it was backwards.
Oh, for God's
You could have
sake.
drew it anyway. It could have been going in any direction. You now draw it backwards.
It was going backwards that one. It should have been going forwards. Sorry, carry
Right.
on.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so Selena Vega's been a manager for like the last few months, and I don't think they're gonna make her suddenly win a title off probably their biggest name in the women's division after Charlotte. Considering Becky's out at the minute, so I just can't see Asuka losing this match. So Asuka by submission, I reckon is gonna happen. Okay, right. Segue
What's next?
segue into the US title match, which is Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. Now, I do know there was a little bit of backstory to this one, which I can remember, because they've been feuding for about a millennia. So, let's get our predictions down, shall we? Who's winning this match? I'm ready. Richard, are you ready?
I've written it.
Got to write it backwards,
I've not
remember.
written
Go
it.
right backwards, Richard.
Oh, shit.
Come on, get your baby hand. Get your baby hand right now.
Go, Richard. You can do this. I believe in you.
Use your phonics.
Alright, yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I couldn't draw an eye roll, so I did the colons like you do when you're typing it out.
Okay. So Richard, you were the odd one out in this one. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, yeah. I think on Raw they had a bit of a thing with the. Yeah, think of that. With the what are they called? I don't even know what they're called.
Retribution.
Retribution. I wanted to say
T
that, but I was like,
T-bar.
that's a terrible
T-bar
name, you can't-
slapjack. T-bar
Yeah, we've
slapjack
got.
mate.
Retribution
T-bar.
about they'll beat everyone in the
Couple.
Hurt Business up, and Apollo will get the DQ win, but no title change.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
That is a very
This is
interesting
why we're doing it
take.
this way, so you don't.
I know, yeah, so we can't copy each other's answers.
Hot
Yeah.
take. Hot
Does it-
take.
Do any? Can I ask a question? Do any of you three come into this prepared, or do you just wing it when you get here? Because I just wing it
winging it.
every time.
I'm winging it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
nobody's prepared. Good.
Yeah.
I
That's
come
why
in
it's a-
pre- What do you mean?
Oh.
I'm the host. I always come in prepared.
That's fair.
I haven't watched any content from WWE this week, so
I am totally prepared. You know, I've been dissecting promos and I've been absorbing everything. I totally haven't not watched wrestling since 4 weeks ago.
No, you haven't, because you watched the Clash of Champions 2016.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should
yeah, I
watch,
did, didn't I?
Dis-
Forgot about that.
Dismember to
December to
that,
Dismember.
and that wasn't
The
wrestling,
best,
so you know.
There was no wrestling there.
It was. I don't really think you can count that as wrestling, to be honest.
No,
but
no.
anyway, moving on. Alex, why have you chosen Bobby to win?
just I have no words for this. It's just going to be one of them things. Like Bobby's only just got the title. I think it's stupid to take it off him.
Yeah,
He says that,
I agree.
but hasn't Asuka only just got the title?
No.
Not that long ago.
Look,
Oh,
you just carry on being a
oh.
Bond villain and let Alex do his shtick.
Yes, Mr. Bond.
Yeah. I can't be a Bond villain because my cat's sulking in the corner.
No.
Yeah, Bobby. I'm just gonna say submission. Full Nelson from The Simpsons.
Bobby by
Oh, damn
submission.
it.
Okay, cool. Steve, what do you
I
think?
said Bobby again, eye roll, because
Go Good to know.
Who was
Sorry,
that?
that was
Excuse me.
Because we've seen this match 100 million times now, and this is a very much a pay-per-view of rematches. It's rematch of champions.
Mhm.
See how clever I was there.
Yeah, well
And
done.
his submission. The Hurt Business are so like over now. It doesn't make sense for them to lose a title. In fact, they should probably get more titles. People like them, I think, from what I've seen on the internet. Submission with a full Nelson from The Simpsons. And then what else will happen? I need more points. That's not going to get me enough points.
And then we move on to my predictions.
yeah.
So I think that Bobby
Damn
is going to win as well. And I honestly think that he will, like everyone has said, win by a full Nelson.
You should
He's
never
going
go
for the
full
old,
Nelson.
going for the old Nelson Muntz. I honestly think they're trying to build like some sort of evolution stable with the Hurt Business.
Yeah.
And they're just going to give them all the mid card titles.
Hurt
Which would be
Business.
nice.
The Hurt Business won't get involved. Bobby will win clean. That's another.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby. I think Bobby's going to win clean, to be honest. I don't think there's any way that they can make it look feasible for the Hurt Business to be a power stable if they keep winning 30. So cool. Right, moving on. We have the IC title next. So we have a triple threat ladder match for the IC title against Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn. Okay, so
It's a hard one.
this is a difficult one.
We're all in agreement that this is definitely match of the night already before we've even seen anything. Right.
I don't know, man. I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to that Nia Jax match.
Love a bit of Shania.
Shania.
I love
They
some
really need to
Shania.
change the name to Shania. Ooh, reflections here. We've got reflections going
Oh
on.
man, I don't even know.
Oh,
This is a hard one.
Podcastception.
This is a hard one. This. Right.
This is where I know I'm not winning the prediction. To be honest, it's one of those matches where I'd be happy to see any of the three of them win.
Yeah, this is one of those matches where the winner doesn't really matter because you're going to get a good match regardless. Right, are you ready?
yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, show.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ta-da.
Okay.
I
We might as
dream
well
climb
start at the top then. Alex, why have you gone for Sam?
He never lost it, baby.
that.
Yeah, basically, he never lost his title. That's the whole thing. I think it'd be unfair to not give it him back.
Didn't Curtis Axel have this shtick?
No, but like,
Yes, you did.
yeah, like it's a whole. If you don't lose it, then you need to get it back, really, don't you?
Hmm.
Like it's. Haven't they done it with somebody recently? You.
That went well for Finn in the Universal Championship.
Well, yeah. Now that you said that, I'm like, Sammy just doesn't get the push either. No,
don't say
yeah, I think Sammy's gonna win by obviously climbing the ladder and grabbing it. I don't think it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be one of those weird ones where he's just really shocked that he's actually done it.
It's
Like,
a
maybe the title's gonna fall on him.
it's a really weird one, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's such a hard one to predict, especially like ladder matches are always hard to predict. But you could see any of these three people coming out with this title at the end of it. Richard, why have you gone for Sammy?
It's just what I want to happen. Rather than any logic to it, I want this to happen.
You want to will it into existence.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
After watching Sami Zayn on our last pay per view we watched, I've got a rekindled love for him, and I want him to win.
Fair enough. Okay, Steve, what about you?
I said Sami Zayn, and he climbs the ladder and he grabs the IC title. just like that.
Okay. Just so you know, you're not getting points for that how the match ends.
Why?
Because there's only one way to end the match.
So Jeff Hardy, right? Sami Zayn, I think he'll win because it could go to any of them, and that's the name I picked randomly out of my head because I like Sami Zayn a lot, and especially this gimmick that he's in now is really fun. It's just he's like. So I said Jeff Hardy will have the title in his hands, but then he'll see AJ on the outside and think, ooh, what's better than winning a title? Doing a swanton to the outside of the ring onto AJ, and Sami will just be like, what? And he'll climb up and get it. Can I get extra points for that, please?
We'll see.
Thanks,
We'll
Liam.
see. So, I mean, it's not me that gives out the points. It's Richard. But hey ho.
Thanks, Richard.
Can I have an extra point if they use the old US Championship graphic again?
This isn't for the for the other match. They won't use it on this
if they
one.
use it on this one,
Let's see.
I want
If they
100
use
points.
the old US graphic on the IC match, you can have 100 points.
Oh my God, I'm gonna message Vince.
Come on, Vince.
Yeah, get on that through line to Vince, like the one you've got. Yeah, I think Sammy's winning this match as well. I mean, it's like Alex said, he never actually lost the title, did he? And I feel like it's a good story to tell, him getting it back, especially when he never lost it, because then he sort of got this claim to it. And to be honest, I also agree with you, Steve, that Jeff Hardy's going to do something dumb and be like, "Oh, winning the title is literally a fingertip away, but AJ Styles looks so inviting, so I'm going to jump at him instead."
It's going to be something like that, or Jeff's going to reach for the title and AJ's going to phenomenal forearm him from a parallel ladder.
Yeah. Either way, Jeff has taken some stupid bump in this match. I think we can all agree on that.
That's what he was born to do.
Yeah. That's all he's ever done. That's how he's made his career, isn't it? Death-defying stunts off ladders. But anyway, right, moving on. Next match up, we have got the SmackDown Women's Championship of Bayley versus Nikki Cross. This is a rematch from the last pay-per-view. So we've already seen this match. I wonder what can happen this time. Get your predictions down, boys.
So, right.
So yeah, this is again another rematch, isn't it? Like we just
It is. It's another rematch.
Consistently repeating ourselves at this point. It's like a bit strange. WWE.
It almost feels like the women's roster has now been spread so thin that they're just like,
There's
Nikki,
a lot more of them though.
Nikki, go and fight Bayley again, because you've got a claim to it after you lost in convincing fashion at the last pay-per-view. Okay, are we
Ignore
ready?
the whole drama going on between you and Alexa being best friends. as well.
Something amazing just happened.
It's not with the cats.
No, my wife actually brought me a cup of tea. That never happens.
Wow, you heard it here first. Richard has a wife.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
ladies,
The
he's
ring doesn't
taken.
give it away. That's on the thing.
Look, your camera's flipped. That could be on your other hand.
I thought it wasn't
Hey.
flipped. I thought my handwriting was just terrible.
Okay, are we ready?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I need to.
Oh.
What match is it again? Sorry, that whole debacle.
Bayley Nikki Cross. Come on.
Bayley Nikki Cross.
So the storyline here is that we've had this match before and we're gonna get it again.
Yeah, pretty
Is that about
much.
it? Yeah, is there any more storyline? So we can pad some time while Richard writes.
Not really. No.
Right, sit
Oh.
backwards.
I mean-
Right, ready?
There we yeah. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Bailey's Irish scream.
Wait,
Right, let's go to the person who spelt Bailey right first. Steve.
Oh, look at me. It makes no sense for Bailey to lose the title to Nikki Cross. That is literally my only reasoning in this, and I don't think I need any more reasoning. For the extra points, Sasha will come down and try and spoil it for Bailey, but then also Alexa will come down as the Fiend in a mask this time. She'll have a mask. She'll be Fiend. Did I? Yeah, I said Alexa, didn't I? Richard
Yeah,
looked
you
at me
did.
weird, and I was like, did I say something wrong? Did I say Asuka?
No, what
Um,
you're saying is weird. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get weird points.
Trying to get weird.
As if I was going to
Yeah.
look at you and be like, yes, definitely.
You give me loads of points for that.
Continue.
Um,
Continue.
and then Alexa will cost Nikki the match and start a feud there. There we go.
Oh, God.
I leave the floor open to you.
Right. Let's move on from that train wreck.
Points coming my way. WWE is a train wreck. So you got to predict like a train wreck.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. There's method in your madness. Richard, why do you think Bailey's gonna win?
Because we're having Bailey versus Sasha, and a belt would make it more interesting. But no, what to say? Did anyone say Nikki, or did we all say?
No, we all said Bailey.
We all said Bailey.
You wrote it down now. It's too late.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
a permanent
Although-
marker.
Set in stone.
Yeah, although like saying it out loud now, it would be nice if Sasha cost Bailey the belt.
Like I said a few
and
weeks
it'd be
ago.
an easy way to.
Yeah, it
it'd
would
be an easy way
actually.
to get the belt onto Nikki. And
Yeah.
But do any of us really want to see Nikki Cross as the women's champion, SmackDown
No.
women's champion?
But also, like he's saying, I said a few months ago, Sasha Bailey doesn't need a title to make it a big
It
draw.
doesn't. It really doesn't. But I don't think Nikki Cross is the right person to hold the title.
Definitely not. But it would be, a way of going. Yeah, you can have this for a little while. Till
Yeah,
loses the other one.
As a reward for being there.
But yeah,
But
it makes more sense. If I'd prefer it for the title because Sasha's so bad at winning championships at pay-per-views. It'd be nice for Sasha to.
wouldn't
not
that be
part of
good?
the story.
Good at winning it. She's just not good at defending it.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair, both
she's,
of them were terrible at retaining it because it was Charlotte and then it was Sasha. Then it was Charlotte, Sasha. That's the reason why Charlotte's got the same amount of belts as her dad, really. Because
It's a 16-time world
Yeah,
champion.
pretty much.
She can't hold on to the belt.
That also, yeah.
Oh,
It means
God.
you've lost it 16 times.
Deary me. Alex, what do you think? Why are you going for Bailey?
He likes the Irish
'Cause-
cream.
Yeah, I miss the Irish. No, yeah, I think they're just going to save it to feed it to Sasha and give Sasha that big I've won a title on a pay-per-view for once. Because winning the tag team championships on a pay-per-view doesn't count.
Why not?
It doesn't. It needs to be a singles championship. She
Why-
can't win
why
a
do you-
single. She
why
can't
do
win
you
a
hate
singles
tag team?
title on a pay-per-view. She can only win it on episodes of Raw or SmackDown.
Someone hates tag team wrestling.
Yeah, Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince does, yeah.
Vince.
Just
And
wait for
also-
retribution.
Also, Sasha said in a promo on SmackDown last week something that she's going to take the one thing that Bailey cares about. It's the title, so that it's going to be for the belt. Full stop. Bailey's winning.
They've set the seeds, haven't they? This whole time they've been setting the seeds from the very beginning when Sasha was wearing Bailey's belt down to the ring and looking after it for her when Bailey wrestled. Like they've been playing this, they've been slow burning this storyline for so long, and if it doesn't have the payoff with the title, it just does not make any sense at all.
He'll get a big payoff. I trust in this match.
So like, I honestly, I think Bailey has to go over just so that she can retain this title, because the whole thing has been about the title basically. Sasha wants that title. So honestly, yeah, I feel like there's only one way this can go, and it has to be a Bailey win. I agree with all of you. Okay, right. Next one. We'll stick with the women, and we'll go on to the women's tag team match. So we've got Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus the Riot Squad. Oof. I wonder who's winning this one. I wonder.
I'm very confused. This is a hard one. It's been taking me quite a while to think about it. I can see it in your eyes. You're all very confused right now. Richard's very confused about how many words he has to write backwards. It's quite a lot of words that you have to write backwards there. He's really concentrating. Alex is ready. We've got
Right. This is a match, and that's about all I have to say about it. This is a match. I'm not sure I wanted to see this match, but there we go. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's show.
Always.
Ooh.
Riot Squad. Alex is a controversial boy. Man, I feel like a woman.
Okay, right, Alex, we'll start with you. Why have you gone for the Riot Squad?
Why?
Because
Why?
if there's going to be one title change on this show, it's going to be the naffest titles at the moment, which is the Women's Tag Team Championships. And also, they're the only legit women's tag team left.
That's very true.
Aren't Peyton Royce
no,
and Billy
they
Kay
split up.
friends again now? Yeah, but aren't they friends again
No,
now
are
on
they?
Raw or something? I don't know.
No, Peyton's bullying her.
Mate, the Lucha House Party, didn't they split up? Didn't Andrade and Angel Garza split up? They're
Yeah.
both in tag team matches tonight.
Well, realistically, they are like the only legit tag team.
Yeah, because Vince hates tag teams.
And Shania with the whole Nia's being an idiot while Shane is trying to be professional, and I'm not accepting a Team Hell No like version 2.0 situation. So yeah, I think if there's going to be like a NAF title change, it's going to be this one.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that you've said it.
Yeah,
I
think
kind of regret writing Shania.
just that going out on a whim, I think Liv's gonna get the win
Okay.
over Nia because I don't see Shayna a pin at all.
Okay.
But I think there's going to be some sort of shenanigans where one of them picks it up for the other one.
You got some big statements there. We'll have to see if they play out.
I think you're
Very
a liar.
bold of you. Okay, Stay, what do you think?
Okay, so stick with me. Just like previously, Shayna will punch Nia, and Nia, knocked out, will fall onto Liv,
Oh.
and this will end with Nia pinning Liv. This will happen eventually, and they'll fall out. They won't be friends anymore, but they'll still be champions. And then, ooh, we're not friends anymore, but we have to be champions. There we go. That's what's going to happen.
Are you just going to keep predicting this outcome? till it
Every
actually
single
comes
time.
true?
It will happen one day. Trust me.
Oh, book it, Vince. So he stops asking for it. Okay, great. Richard.
I think Shabiz will win. And I think that Shayna will get the submission, but this time she'll do it on all three of the other competitors in this match.
All three.
All three of
Who's
them.
the third?
And then, like,
Including Nia.
Nia as well.
Oh my god.
Nia will tap out. And
Oh.
then next pay-per-view, we'll get the referee in there as well. Smashing it. We're getting there. Just record after record.
Does she have enough appendages to be able to leverage three people?
Is Shayna? Are you going to tell Shayna Baszler that she can't do something?
I mean,
They'll
No.
make it some mad no DQ stipulation, and she'll tie everybody up in the ropes.
Liam, this is wrestling, alright? I saw a man wrestle with his penis in a match.
It's true.
Anything can happen.
Isn't he problematic now?
Anything.
Didn't he do some problematic things?
Probably got a lollipop stuck in his pubes.
Let's move on.
yeah, let's move on from,
Hey,
from
that guy
one.
used to be in Lucha Underground, you know. I used to
What's
watch
Lucha
that.
Underground?
I used to
What's
watch it.
Lucha Underground?
Never heard of it. Is it coming back?
No.
Okay, right. Moving on from that questionable discussion.
Hang on, you've not said why you picked them.
I'm going for it now. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
So,
Chill out, Alex.
just trying to get away from that story about lollipops from Richard. So yeah, I think Shayna and Nia are winning this match. I don't really see the Riot Squad winning, to be honest. Or at least I didn't until I heard you, Alex, because you've kind of sold me on it.
See, you thinking about it
See.
now.
I'm thinking about
It's
it.
been written down
You
now,
like?
Liam. You can't. nick
I
other
know,
people's ideas
it's
and
written
go
down,
last.
it's set in stone. I'm gonna have to just deal with the consequences, but I feel like Alex might be onto something. But yeah, I couldn't see the Riot Squad winning anything. They just don't strike me as a a high caliber team. To be honest, they strike me as like two sort of job squad people. So
Caliber.
I don't know. I feel like they've got more to do with Shayna and Nia at the minute. I feel like they can stretch this out for a bit longer. So Shayna submits both of them. That's what I'm going to go for. And Nia watches and claps and does that really annoying thing with where she like screams at the camera.
Mom, mom.
Wah! Okay, right. We'll stick with the tag team wrestling, and we will move on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Cesaro and Shinsuke versus the Lucha House Party. So that is Kalisto and Gran Metalik, and or Lince Dorado. Okay, we have no idea who it is so far. So, Richard's face palming.
I've done something bad.
Right.
Not bad.
Predictions on
yeah.
who is going to
Just
win
bad
this
thing.
match.
I've done a bad prediction.
I know who I want to win, so that's who I'm going to write down.
I should have, but I've done a bad prediction because just for the laugh. Just for Richard. I did this for Richard. It's yeah. I
think there's only really one answer on this.
yeah. I don't believe my prediction, but I've done this for Richard. Can I show you my answer and then pick a different answer?
I don't know if I just saw a spoiler
No.
on Richard then.
No, I don't think it works like that. Once you've
I'm
written
doing-
it
I'm
down,
doing
it's set in
I'm doing
stone.
it. I'm doing it.
Set
I'm
in
doing it.
stone.
I'm
We'll
doing
all
it.
have to show at the same time as
I'm doing
Steven.
it.
So just
I'm
go
doing
his
it.
things are set in stone. Are you ready?
I'm doing it.
As soon as Steve turns around, we have to do
Yep.
it as well.
3, 2, 1. That's supposed to be the Lucha and logo.
What is that?
It's supposed to be the Lucha Underground.
Ah,
Do you see it? Do you see it, Richard?
what am I looking at on yours, Richard?
What? This is the siren
Siren and
and the violin.
Oh! I thought it was someone threw a violin out of a doorway.
I went for Lucha Underground Party.
Ooh, bold.
He's not. He's
Okay,
just-
right. Let's start with you then, Steve. Why have you gone for the Lucha House Party?
I don't think they're gonna win. I just wanted to
Don't
draw
think
the.
they're gonna win.
I just wanted to draw the Lucha Underground logo for
No,
Richard.
no, now you have to sell us on why you've chosen
but-
the Lucha House Party.
But Cesaro and Shinsuke will both get annoyed with each other because they want to help Sami Zayn. One of them wants to help Sami Zayn, but the other doesn't because they're not in the club anymore. His
Okay.
little friendship club. I need to think of something on the spot now. So that's why I think Lucha House Party will win, even though they are basically already breaking up. They'll break up with the titles and then go their own separate ways, and there'll be
Right.
no more tag team titles.
Do you think they're going to break up because you're not allowed house parties due to COVID?
Exactly, yes.
You got a cease and desist order.
And Gran Metalik will get the pin over Cesaro.
Is that why there's only 6 people in Retribution?
Yeah. No, they've got a seventh person, but he's in the support bubble, so we can't come round often.
No, they'll have an in-ring wedding segment, and then there'll be 15 of them.
Yeah.
Funeral.
Or a funeral.
Oh yeah,
30 then.
Yeah.
buried
There'll be a-
alive match.
There'll be a bereavement. What's he called? T-bone. T-bone steak. T-pain.
T-Bar.
T-bar, not T-pain or T-bone. Okay.
The X-Pac.
X-Pac, yeah.
R-Truth.
Hey, quick.
All these people that have just got like one letter first names, they're all joining Retribution, aren't they?
Yeah, can't wait.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, Lil Jimmy.
Lil
in
Jimmy.
Lil Jimmy in Retribution. That's going to be stuff
Gonna
of
be amazing.
legend. Anyway,
Gonna be amazing.
let's ask other people why they
Richard.
actually put their answers.
Yes. What?
What do you think? Why have you gone for Siren and Violin?
Violent.
Because
So you got bored of writing backwards.
luchadors are a joke in the WWE.
I'll have you know that Rey Mysterio won titles.
Can you even class Ray as a lucha though anymore?
He was in Lucha Underground, so yeah.
What's Lucha Underground?
It's
My
the
logo.
show that used to be on Spike.
Oh God.
Was it on the spike? I can't remember now.
I have no
don't
idea. I don't know
know.
why I know why you're asking us. You're,
Let's
you're
not go. Let's not go into the history of Lucha Underground.
Pentagon.
Otherwise, we
save
might
that
be here
for
forever.
Another video. All right.
We'll save that for another video. So you've gone for Cesaro and Shinsuke because the Lucha House Party are a joke. Any other reason?
No, Shinsuke to
What?
pin.
Shinsuke to pin.
The darker coloured mask.
Whoever has the darkest coloured mask.
Yeah.
Whoever has the darkest coloured mask. Understood. Okay, Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the thing of Lucha House Party are breaking up.
That's fine.
I think there's gonna be some weird going on in the match where they start arguing between each other and then turn around and meet either an uppercut or a Kinshasa.
Yeah.
What?
And then, yeah, I think Shinsuke is gonna pin Lindsay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that Shinsuke and Cesaro are definitely winning this match. I want Cesaro to get the pin because I like Cesaro. Cesaro is amazing. Shinsuke is just not as amazing as what he can be
Well,
in the
apart from the
WWE.
pro
He's happy to
review,
be
we're-
here at this
We're just
point.
glad that Cesaro's still alive, aren't we?
Well, yeah, we are after watching the 2016 Clash.
If you've not watched that video, then go and give it a watch because it was good.
Oh, look at this. And video promotion.
And give it a thumbs up while you're there.
Like and
Yeah.
subscribe. Comment.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Yeah, so Shinsuke, I just don't know about Shinsuke in the WWE. It bothers me that he's dressed like some sort of weird Elvis impersonator, and I just can't connect to him. But Cesaro, I can really connect to Cesaro. So yeah, Cesaro pins Grand Metalik. That's my prediction because I really want them to win, and I have no other reason beyond that. So yeah, let's go for that. Right, moving on. We have got the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship next. There's a lot of tag team wrestling
There's
going
a
on
lot of
tonight, isn't there?
matches, to be fair.
There is. There are 9 matches. It's a biggie, this one. So we've got the Street Profits, which is
Biggie on this
He's not on
pay-per-view.
this one.
It's not-
no,
it's not-
well, not yet. Wait until he's Universal Champion. So we've got the Street Profits, and for those of you who don't know, that's Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus Andrade and Angel Garza. So let's get predictions down. Who do we think is going to win this match? I feel like we've watched this match about 60 million times. And I'm pretty sure last time we watched this match, we said, how on earth can they do another match? Because surely they've basically done everything they can. But yet
So,
here we are.
another
Here
match.
we are once again.
After Andrade and Angel Garza actually broke up.
Are they officially broken up? Yeah.
And then they had the tag team, was it a match or a tournament, whatever, against
It was triple threat.
against Dominic, and Dominic was with Humberto Carrillo, which would have been a better match probably because something different. And some other team. Who else was it?
It was Seth and Murphy, who have
Yeah,
also broken
Who
up.
also broke up. Yeah, all these teams that broke up.
All these breakups, man.
Well, we
they
could have
need
had-
some.
Could have
I
had a
think they need
different
some
match.
like couples counselling going on in the WWE.
I know.
That's what
I know.
COVID's done.
Where's that doctor that got Daniel Bryan and Kane on track?
He was the one from Fiverr. No, he actually was.
Yeah, I
He was the one from Fiverr. Okay, right. Anyway, ready to flip?
Yes.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. What the hell have you drawn, Steve?
It's a red
Oh,
plastic.
it's a red cup. Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
Do you like
I
it?
see.
It's better than my drawing of
Skinner.
Frank Skinner.
I didn't even know
Who's
it.
Frank Skinner?
It's the
From the
lead singer
street.
from the streets.
Oh, so I don't
No,
know
he's
popular.
not.
Yeah, he is.
Frank
No, he
Skinner,
is.
isn't
No,
Frank Skinner. No, you think
Frank
it's someone...
Skinner's a comedian.
no. He's both, pal. It's two
What?
different people, same name. Promise.
Really?
Frank Skinner.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw Skinner, I just thought of Principal Skinner. So
No, Mike
Skinner's a-
Skinner's the lead singer of the Streets.
No.
Yeah, Mike.
No.
Frank Skinner's the
No.
comedian.
No.
He's called Mike Skinner.
right. Well, while Rich Googles whether he's embarrassed himself on YouTube for everyone to see, let's go to Alex. Alex, why have you chosen the Street Profits?
Because yeah, Gaza and Andrade have broken up, and I'm not buying that they're suddenly going to win the tag championships. It's just stupid. And then before we jumped on to create this lovely video for you all, me and Steve were discussing this, and as much as I like the Street Profits, I am tired of them now, but I just can't see them dropping the championships. But at the same time, I'm really high on that frog splash that Montez Ford does because the boy can fly.
High.
Yeah.
High is he?
High on it. Do you get what he did there, Liam?
No, can you explain it to me in words I can understand?
He's high on it because the frog splash goes high.
Oh, I see. Thanks for the ELI 5.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
carry
well.
on, Alex. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Montez is going to pin Garza
Okay,
because he's the smaller of the two.
cool. Right,
Ooh,
Steve,
that's
we'll come to
impressive.
you next.
Okay. Do I get extra points for my red cup?
No.
Oh, but it's a pretty red cup. I spent ages on it. Look at the shading.
If he does get points, can I have half because I gave him the right coloured pen?
He did. He gave me the right pen.
To be fair, he did offer me this morning the choice between the purple one and the
He
red
did.
one.
And you took
So
the
it could have been
purple.
me that ended up with red.
He offered you his red crayon.
You should have took both and drawn Street Profits ring gear.
Oh my god, I should have. Never mind. We live
So,
and we learn. Go on, Steve.
Right. So I went for Street Profits here. When was the last match? Was it the last pay-per-view? I'm looking on the last pay-per-view, but I
Don't
can't see it.
think they were at Payback, but they were.
No,
they
was
were
it-
at the one before that.
Was it SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting a repeat from two. Right, okay. So basically, the reason I've gone for Street Profits is because they're really over. People like them. Andrade and Angel Garza have already broken up. They don't have the mentorship there of Zelina Vega to keep them on track. There's nothing to go on. They'll end up fighting each other. They'll get angry with each other. One of them, Andrade, will leave. He'll leave the match. And then we'll get the Ford frog splash onto Garza, which is a repeat of what happened at SummerSlam. And that's how the match will end. Oh, thank you.
Sounds
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Sounds like it has potential. Sounds like it does have potential.
That's not like me.
No, it's not. Richard, what do you think? Have you Googled Frank Skinner?
Yeah.
It's not who you thought it was it?
What? I don't know what you're talking about because I read Mike's
Oh. You should have just wrote Skinner and you wouldn't have had this issue.
Frog Splash and Frog Splash and Garza will take it. I've got no interest in this match.
Yeah.
Same
No.
last time in the SummerSlam one. They're not really clicking with me, Street Profits. I can see that they're really good, but it's just not clicking. Maybe it's because
I
of
can
the
see a certain
opponent.
demographic liking them. I am not that demographic.
Children.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's not clicking with me yet. I need them against some different teams, maybe.
Yeah. I agree with Street Profits winning this. But I also agree with Alex that I am so bored of the Street Profits. Please put someone else on my TV. I don't want to watch them anymore. They've been champions since when? It feels like they've been champions for about 5 years.
Let me have a look. You
It
carry
really
on your
does.
conversation. I'll come back
Like,
to me.
I
This
just
is-
don't.
This is
can't.
what happens when you sack a load of tag teams.
They
Yeah,
won it.
this is
They
true.
won it 2nd of March 2020.
So it has
since March-
basically been about 5 years because it's been for the
6 months.
entirety of
It's been
COVID.
half a year.
It's been for the
the
entirety of
entirety.
COVID, so
Yeah.
yeah, over a year. Yeah, I'm just done with them. I want something new now. I wish they'd not split up Garza and Andrade. I wish they weren't splitting up Lucha House Party. I just wish they would do different things.
What we need
So
right
that
now
there's-
is less
Yeah,
tag
but you
teams.
have to split tag teams up to make new tag teams.
There's not enough tag teams as there is. When you look at the division, tell me another tag team.
Viking.
Viking
Raiders,
Experience, the
Experience.
Aren't they,
Raiders,
aren't
whatever
they
they are.
breaking up?
No,
Are they
one of
breaking?
them's injured.
Heavy
Oh.
machinery.
Yeah. They're
Aren't they
breaking up.
They're breaking up. They're the
They're
ones.
breaking up. Everyone's breaking up. It's ridiculous. Like, they seriously they need to sort themselves out because tag team wrestling in the WWE is a travesty.
It's dead.
It is. It's completely dead. It's done with, and it's sad because I like tag teams.
You need to
But yeah.
invest me in a tag team before you split them up, and then do it like when I don't expect it, like DIY. That was
so
Yeah.
good.
you're never gonna get better
Yeah.
than that.
That was
It's weird.
So,
It's not even on the main
so
roster,
good.
but that's probably the best they've ever done it.
Mm.
Which it's just it bothers me that
And then when
the
they
tag
came,
team.
and then they came to the main roster and they were a tag team again.
Yeah, it's just silly. I don't like it, but Street Profits are gonna win because they're the only like tag team that are still together at this point. Maybe they're gonna feed the Street Profits to Retribution, and that's why they're holding the titles for so long. Who knows? But yeah,
Mm.
Montez Ford pins Garza. So yeah, right. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this pay-per-view then, shall we?
Meat and
So
potato.
the two main events we'll start off first with the one we've all been waiting for, the most exciting one on the match card. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton in an ambulance match for the WWE title. What are your predictions, my friends? Who is winning this match?
Give me a sec.
I mean, I can give you as many seconds as you need. Are you looking how to spell Randall?
Yes.
It's A-L-L at the end.
Randall.
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 And the weird, like, snaky thing from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, he was the weird purple one that could go invisible. Randall. That's you can clearly tell that that Randy Orton is sort of embodying Randall from Monsters Inc. Anytime he does that slithery thing on the ground before he goes to hit his RKO. He's clearly been watching tape of Monsters Inc. with his daughter. Right, are we ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, show.
Oh, my
What have you
days.
drawn?
See, for the American viewers, this is what an English ambulance looks like. This is Drew on a stretcher going into the ambulance, and here's Randy Orton holding the title because he's won the match.
Okay, very nice.
It's so hard to write backwards.
Can you draw an ambulance backwards? They only have
I
sirens.
think you've done a very good job. You've not done any like B's and D's back to front. You've done a good job there, Richard. Well done.
I thought you were talking about my
Very
ambulance.
impressed with you.
I got really excited. I thought you were talking about my ambulance.
Your ambulance is great too, man. I've got some
Thank
smelly
you.
stickers somewhere. I'll send one in the post.
Thank you. Thanks.
Right, let's go with Richard first then on this one. Why have you gone for Randy?
Doesn't know.
Because it means that Drew doesn't lose normally.
Okay.
He's not been pinned.
Okay.
But I still feel like Randy will backslide him into the ambulance.
Got to get that backslide in
Yeah.
there somehow.
I'm sticking with that.
Okay, cool. So Randy backslides Drew into the ambulance. Fab. Alex.
I think Randy's going to position himself in front of the ambulance doors that are going to be open. Drew's going to go for a claymore. Randy's going to duck out of the way really quick, and Drew's just going to fly into the ambulance, and then Randy's going to shut the doors really quick.
I feel like I've heard this theory before. So at some point this morning, at around 10 o'clock. Steve.
10 o'clock this morning.
Steve, what do you think is going to happen?
I'm gonna copy a lot of people and say a very similar thing. To be honest, Randy's gonna win, but I genuinely believe that Drew, from 10 feet away, is gonna do a claymore, but it's gonna be a Liu Kang style claymore, and he'll just keep going and go, you know, like that, and but he'll be shouting Scottish things like Haggis, 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 and he'll just keep going.
Wow.
And then he'll fly. Sorry, Scottish people. I have Scottish grandparents. I'm part Scottish. And he'll keep going.
You're allowed.
He'll keep going, and he'll
You
fly
don't
into.
get a pass.
I do. He'll fly into the
You
ambulance, right? And he'll hit into the back, and Randy will just dodge out the way and go, "Ooh," and he'll close the door, and Randy will win. And then, as you can see, the doors will close with Drew inside the ambulance, and Randy will hold the title.
And
Do you
Drew
reckon-
will be
what,
taken
in your
to
pick-
a medical facility.
Yeah, he's on a stretcher because when he got in and the doors closed, they just opened again magically, and he slid out on a stretcher. But then they put him
No.
back in.
That's how he's going to do his 10-foot claymore. He's going to jump onto the stretcher and he's going to wheel him.
That's the one. The reason why I think this is going to happen, instead of just being an idiot, I think they want. I feel like they kind of want that Randy Edge kind of title moment. They want to have like the WrestleMania, and I think they want Drew to win the title again when there's a big crowd, for him to get the big pops and everything. And not much has happened with Drew's title reign so far, other than Keith Lee losing a lot of matches,
It's
and
been a
Keith
bit
Lee.
lackluster, hasn't it?
Keith Lee looking extremely weak now, because he can only win by DQ if he does win. And yeah, and Randy will go on to destroy Keith Lee after this, unfortunately, and that makes me very sad.
Unless there's some mad thing where Edge has done a John Cena and he's like, mate, I'll be back for Survivor Series. Let's do this.
Possible.
I
But not
wonder.
Survivor. I don't. Not Survivor Series. That'll be champion versus champion again. That'll probably be the same as last year.
So I had a feeling that they were going to put the title onto Randy so that they could give Edge like one last hurrah.
I think so.
But I'm beginning to wonder whether maybe this is some sort of weird build for Keith Lee. And like, so obviously we saw Keith basically squash Randy in, what was it, 6 minutes at the other pay-per-view. And I wonder whether maybe they're going to be like, well, maybe, I don't know, Keith is Randy's kryptonite at pay-per-views, and Keith gets a title shot against Randy and actually does beat Randy clean to become the champion. That would be really, really good if that happens, and I would quite like that. But it's a big stretch, I think. But I do think Randy's going to win this match. I don't think Drew's going to retain. Like you said, Drew's title reign's been pretty lackluster. There's not been much going on. So, as for how it's going to happen, not a clue. I think it would be quite funny if both of them ended up in the ambulance. You know, like if Randy's up against it and then Drew Claymore kicks him and they both go in. That would be quite funny. But yeah, Randy wins, but I've got no idea how the finish happens. Right, we've got one more match on the card.
Wait,
and
when you mentioned Drew doing the Claymore and jumping onto the bed and flying towards him,
yeah,
if they did it like in Austin Powers when he's on the giant roller and he's going and he's like putting to him going really slowly towards him, that would ooh yes.
Do you think Randy's got that comedic timing to be able to pull that off?
Hey, Randy's funny.
He can be funny, yeah, that's true. Right, this is the final match on the card that we know of so far. So we've got Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Jey Uso for the Universal Championship. Now, I'm not gonna lie, but I am really looking forward to this match.
I'm really excited for this.
I am
I never thought I'd say.
looking forward to this match.
Never thought I'd say I was excited for a match
Because
between Roman and Jey.
The
Who's
build,
Jey Uso.
the build for this match has been, they've knocked it out of the ballpark. Jey Uso has just done an incredible job.
Very
I
good
don't know
promo.
if you watched the promo that I told
I
you guys
did.
to watch.
Yeah. I watched it.
So
So
good.
good.
So good. Like, Roman absolutely kills it being this sort of like tribal chief. And Jey, the stuff that Jey had with like
So
saying,
real.
people ask me which one are you. I was like, oh god, that's too much truth in that. Speaking from the heart. Because how many times have we gone? Yeah, the left Uso instead of like actually picking an Uso.
Mm.
So I think it just there was a lot of truth in his promo, poor guy. But yeah, let's see who we've chosen. Are we ready?
Yes.
Steve
Okay.
nearly spoiled it for everyone there.
Steve did
Did I?
nearly spoil it. We saw a
I
flash of red.
apologise. Well,
Okay.
there's a lot of red on this. I've drew a big scene on this for this one again.
Is
Okay.
it a big dog?
Oh
So-
no! I should have drawn a dog. I didn't draw
You
a
should
dog.
have just drawn a big dog. You
Yeah, that would have been good.
should have
I've
drawn
dra-
Clifford, the big red dog, because you got a red pen.
I've drew a scene of the finish.
Okay, are we ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. The hell have you drawn? It looks like a scene out of
So-
Grounded.
So I put Roman Reigns. Here's Roman Reigns stood with the title. He's saying, "Us no more." Here's Paul Heyman under a palm tree because they're in Hawaii. Because here's Dead Uso and here's Sad Uso.
Okay.
Which Uso?
Jay and Jimmy.
Why is Jay dead?
Because Roman just squashed him.
Okay, I see.
Can we discuss why Richard said Uso?
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that. And then
Back to me
Steve
later.
sidetracked us with a picture.
It's a USO.
Come back to me. You can come
So
back. To me.
what?
Identify Samoan objects.
Yeah, there's going to be a flying Samoan object.
He does actually fly as well. He is known to high fly. Right, go on then, Rich. Why have you gone for Jey Uso?
Just the shock value of it. I reckon it'll be so good. It might
That's
be
it.
It might be the greatest thing ever if this goes the way that people don't think that it definitely will go.
It would be incredible, wouldn't it, to see Jey Uso become Universal? Yeah, Universal Champion.
And then
It is
just Roman flip his stuff. Yeah. That would be so epic. What a great storyline this could turn into if it's not just over.
How good would it be if we had a Jimmy running to cost Roman the title?
Oh, like a Bella switch.
Yeah,
Some twin magic.
some
Twin
twin magic. Oh,
Oh, could you imagine
Oh.
if that? Oh, if it's not. Oh my! This could be so. I'm marking out. This could be so good. Please do not balls this up. Oh, I would flip. That would be so good. I'm gonna have to record my reaction while I watch it. 'Cause if that happens, I'll be like running around the house.
That would be pretty
Oh,
incredible.
that'd be so.
just to play devil's advocate, but what if they do twin magic and then Roman just squashes both of them?
Spears the pair of them.
Yeah. He just like spears Jay, and then Jimmy slides in, pretending to be Jay, all fresh, and then he just spears him again.
Oh, probably.
It could
Ooh.
happen, but
Yeah.
I would
We'll see.
love to see Richard's prediction come through. That'd be
I would-
incredible. That would be so
fun.
good.
That would be fun.
Right, let's go to Alex next.
Shush.
What?
Don't need input from the cat. I think Roman's just gonna position himself under the studio lights correctly, so the light shines off his really bright teeth.
I'm not the stupid predictions.
He's gonna blind Jay, and Jay's gonna be like, "Oh," and then whilst he's like that, Roman's just gonna spear him, and like, yeah, just murder him.
I feel like Alex should be deducted points for gimmick infringement.
We yeah, we might need to press F to pay respects to Jay after this match.
Yeah.
But,
F in the chat. Throw your F up in the chat. Comment below. Give us an F.
Yeah, give us an F if Jay loses. But yeah,
I think he's gonna straight up murder his cousin. And
I
don't mean
agree.
The Rock.
I agree. Steve, what do you think?
So I don't think the match will actually be in Samoa.
No, I can't imagine it being in Samoa.
But I just put the palm tree there because he said "Us no more." And Uso, it means like family and all that.
It
but
means bro.
brother. Yeah, they're not brothers. They're cousins.
They are, but it's like just calling anyone bro, innit?
So Roman's gonna squash him. Other Uso's gonna be really sad and he'll have a little cry because his brother is now dead because he's been squashed. And then Roman will hold the title up, and Paul Heyman will be there next to him, and he's like, "Ooh, look at me, all Paul Heyman like," and he'll be a bit scared of Roman himself. You know what? I've created a monster, and the match will end.
I like how the wild machinations of your mind now come with a storyboard. Because it really helps to
Yeah.
paint the picture of
Never
what is
mind,
going
Paul
on in
Heyman.
your head.
What have I created?
You gave me a whiteboard. I can get my thoughts onto paper now. Not paper, you know what I mean?
We
I
should
couldn't
start.
do
You
this
should
before.
start an art channel.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
can I predict that Steve's going to be the first one out of all of us to run out of ink?
Yeah, yeah. That's probably
Well,
about. to
I'm
happen,
going to be
isn't it?
buying a full pack. I'm going to have multiple colors. I'm going to
Oh,
be able to
God.
color in.
Is it going to be like Is it going to be like those really stereotypical girls' notebooks where it's just all in beautiful colors, but the notes mean nothing?
I'd be like, I love Liam in it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Liam, and then your name, and then you have to do the maths thing where you figure out your compatibility.
It's 99.8.
I think
it-
you've got a
it's in it
33 and a third chance of being successful together.
Didn't we work this out as
I'm a
143 and a third?
Yeah, I'm a genetic freak, so if you take there's a 7.5% chance.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so I've chosen Roman for this match because I honestly think he's just gonna like. I feel like they're going for some sort of weird like Roman's the head of the family kind of angle here, where he's just gonna plow through the entirety of the Samoans and all of his family. So he's gonna fight Jay first, then he'll fight Jimmy when he comes back, then he'll fight Nia Jax, and then eventually he'll get to The Rock and then fight The Rock. And I honestly do think that they're gonna have a Roman Rock match at like next year's WrestleMania.
100%.
And this is the storyline leading up to it, that he's just gonna like go through all of his family and destroy all the family and be like, haha, I am the head of the table.
Can Rikishi still wrestle?
And then The Rock's gonna come in and go, actually, I make the most money in the family. I'm the head of the table.
I put you in my film.
Yeah.
He did.
You're filling
Is,
my shoes.
Can Rikishi
Um,
still wrestle, or is he too old?
Good question.
Roman
I mean, you can
versus
always
Rikishi?
you can always dust off the old bonsai, can't you?
And he can
If he really needs to.
Got too arty with him.
Yeah.
Is he going to fight Naomi as well, seeing as though she's married to one of the Usos?
Very good. You're making some good points now.
And
Yeah, it'll be-
isn't The Rock's daughter in NXT?
She is, yeah, she is.
Well, there
That's
you
a
go.
good point. Well, there we go. He's got plenty of competition until next year's WrestleMania.
In the
Perfect.
NXT
Book it,
champion,
Vince.
he's Samoan as well.
Book it, Vince. Is he an Anoa'i or an Anoa'i or however you pronounce it?
Oh, Damian Priest is Samoan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, because you looked at me then and I
Did
was
you-
like, I've just made a stereotypical.
Yeah, I'd be offensive on it.
Wrong
No,
comment
because
there.
I didn't hear the start of it. All I heard was NXT and champion. I was like, I'm pretty sure Finn's white and Irish.
Finn's Irish.
Why is
um,
NXT the champ now? Is Finn the champ now?
Yeah,
Oh right, I thought it was.
come on. We're doing predictions for NXT next week. Let's see how that goes for Richard.
Yeah, we should have told you that.
Liam, did you realise we are further from last year's WrestleMania than we are? No, we're not. We're about halfway between last year's WrestleMania and next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, we're aren't we 6 months gone since
Yeah.
WrestleMania? So we've
We're
got
like
another
6
6
months
months to
out,
go. So we're like slap bang in the middle. Perfect. So he's got 6 months worth of feuds. Has he got 6 people to fight? Have we gone through all of the Anoa'i and Anui, the Samoan family? I don't know how you say it, and I'm sorry to any Samoans that are
The-
watching.
Anoa'i?
The Anoa'i?
Anoa'i? Yeah.
Anoa'i. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm butchering it.
Anoa'i? I think that's what it is.
Roman's family. I think we've got enough. Yeah, if we include Naomi and Nia Jax, there's plenty. Right, okay, we'll go with that. Roman wins just so that he can plow through the rest of his family and demolish them all, just for The Rock to come and dethrone him at WrestleMania. Book it. Okay.
You're all getting stared out by my cat right now as well. Can you see that?
He's looking at us and thinking, do you know what? That Liam guy sounds right. and he's going to be the champion again.
She's
After
she's not
Sunday.
that clever, mate.
Well, you don't know that. You don't speak cat. Okay.
Anyway, should we finish this video?
We shall finish it. So,
Wholesome content.
they are our predictions for Clash of Champions 2020. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you feel so inclined, give us a subscribe. Comment down below on your theories for who is going to be coming out the victors during Clash of Champions 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. That's me with the title.